Welcome to Know It YouTube channel. Chinese troops have intruded the territory 3 kilometers into what India claims to be its land in the southeast of Galwan Valley, in eastern Ladakh. Ladakh is actually a region administered by Indian authorities as a union territory, which is part of a larger portion called Kashmir. Kashmir has been of utter importance and dispute between Pakistan, China and India since. Tensions have been on the rise between China and India for the past few weeks on the line of actual control (LAC). Chinese troops have intruded inside the Indian territory land on at least 3 places in the area of Galwan River and surroundings. Chinese and Indian troops faced each other on the banks on Pangong Tso Lake, which is partially controlled by Indian administration. This incident is reported to have happened on the nights of the 5th to the 6th of May 2020. It was also reported that the intrusions by Chinese were well inside Indian borderland, which is an open challenge to the Indian sovereignty. Local military commanders from both the Indian and Chinese have said to have conducted several high-profile meetings but to no avail. The tensions have continuously risen and the dispute still remains unresolved. As told by the sources, at least 1,000 soldiers have crossed the LAC inside the Indian-controlled land for some 2 to 3 kilometers. Chinese troops have entered the area with adequate preparation and have pitched their tents onto the ground. Chinese have also brought along heavy military vehicles and monitoring equipment to keep an eye around. Moreover, Chinese helicopters have started to fly more frequently along the LAC. The movement is also being closely monitored by the Indian side. Sources have also claimed that a similar number of Indian troops have also been deployed with a difference of nearly 300 to 500 meters, though there is no danger of a clash as of now. Additional troops are being called as in for contingency planning and reserve troops for backup in a case on any misadventure by both the sides. In the nights of the 5th to the 6th of May 2020 on Pangong Tso Lake, which leads to injuries on both the sides. What are Chinese up to? Although there are speculations in different circles, still it is not clear that what might be the motive of Chinese intrusions and what could it lead to. One opinion is that the escalation can be due to the infrastructure development near the LAC by the Indians. With tensions shooting up to the skies, many officials term this escalation on LAC as unprecedented. It is believed that the solutions are needed to be found as the Indian side might not tolerate the intrusions for much longer. An Indian channel and news agency NDTV has claimed that ITBP soldiers were briefly detained by the Chinese counterparts. In a statement issued by Indian Army, it was clarified that no Indian Army soldiers were detained and the news has been categorically denied. However, upon the question about the detention of Indo-Tibetan border police personnel, the Indian Army spokesperson, Colonel Aman Anand, refused to reply and failed to give a satisfactory response. Colonel Anand was also not willing to tell if the weapons carried by the ITBP personnel were snatched or lost. The situation became very volatile last Wednesday when a scuffle between Indian Jawans soldiers and the Chinese resulted in the detention of some of our Jawans soldiers, but later they were released, told a senior bureaucrat. India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval is continuously being briefed on the latest developments on the borders. It is to be noted that the very same Galwan region was the flashpoint of the Sino-Indian War of 1962. Few of the satellite images leaked over the social media have shown Chinese tents inside the Indian borderland, although the authenticity of the images could not be confirmed. Like and subscribe to our channel and keep yourself tuned in.